Today, I'm gonna give you the ultimate crypto portfolio for 2024, 2025, and we're gonna cover how to build your portfolio for massive profits. We're gonna cover a main portfolio as well as segmented portfolios or sub-portfolios so you can make massive profits this bull market. So grab yourself a pen and paper and your favorite beverage, whether that's tea, whether that's coffee or bourbon, because you're not gonna wanna miss this. Like seriously, you're not gonna wanna miss this. Like you're gonna slap yourself. You're gonna be like, just slap yourself if you miss this.
Hey guys, I'm Britta Thans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Britta Thans.
Welcome back, my name is Paul and this channel is all about crypto and cryptopreneurship, and today I'm going to give you the ultimate crypto portfolio for 2024, 2025 so you can make massive gains. And when I say ultimate crypto portfolio, we're going to cover how to build a portfolio and portfolio strategy. We're going to be talking about your main portfolio and your segmented or sub-portfolios such as AI, gaming, the Bitcoin ecosystem, and meme coin. So this truly is the ultimate crypto portfolio. This is going to be a pretty long video because not only is it essentially a compilation of portfolio videos, but there's also extra notes added. So I'm actually going to leave timestamps in the description down below so you can use and skip ahead if you need to. But I recommend you don't. I recommend you watch the whole video. And remember, this is a complete portfolio video, but we are going to be adding coins over time and we might exit some position or take profits. So make sure you subscribe down below and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss those videos. That said, please bookmark this video or save it to your watch later list on YouTube so you can reference it and even come back at the end of the bull market and see if I actually gave you some value, if I actually gave you good advice, or if I was full of crap. And then share this video with everyone you know, whichever the case may be. Now, let's get started with crypto portfolio strategy. And look, I'm not just gonna give you coin picks here, we'll talk about those later, but what I am gonna do is show you how to actually build a crypto portfolio and the concepts behind it, because right now, if you're watching this video around the summertime, maybe end of 2024, you still have a chance, but right now is the best time to build this crypto portfolio. The date today is the 25th of July, and you have a couple of weeks to a couple of months to get this right. So make sure you pay attention and let's get started. All right, so when you're building a crypto portfolio, there's a few things you need to keep in mind. First of all, you have your main portfolio, but then within this main portfolio, you have your segmented portfolios. What are segmented portfolios? Segmented portfolios are narrative-based portfolios within a portfolio in narratives that will take off. Pay attention, this will all make sense. So for example, here you would have your main portfolio, then you would have your AI portfolio, which is a segment, your gaming portfolio, which is also a segment, excuse my handwriting here, your Bitcoin ecosystem portfolio, and your meme coin portfolio. And then what you want to do is you want to split each portfolio into your high caps or blue chips. I just wrote high blue, like I don't know, that would be a good rapper name or something. Then your mid caps, and of course your low caps and high risk. And you're gonna do this for each segment. So for example, your main portfolio would consist of something like Bitcoin, Ethereum, TON, which is a new coin because you want old and new coins. Listen, when you build a portfolio, don't just get new coins. You want your old coins and your new coins. And although crypto influencers out there tell you, let's just get into new coins. No, especially at different times of the market, you want a mix of older coins and new coins. Look at any chart, look at historical data. You will see at the top 10, top 20, it's a mix of new and old. And the ones that pick the new coins, usually by luck, or maybe they do some analysis or whatever they do, you have to understand that most coins go to shit. So there's a mix of older and newer coins. So keep that in mind. AVAX and so on, right? Then for AI, you would have something like Render, for example, Fetch.ai, which is now becoming ASI. There's a merge between Fetch, Singularity.net, and Ocean, which can be actually very powerful, so it should be part of your portfolio regardless. ChainGPT, AI Oz, and so on. Gaming, you would have something like IMX, Miria, a standalone game such as Pixels, for example, and let's say GFall as a mobile play, or maybe Nakamoto Games. Then for Bitcoin, you would have something like Orange, which is a wallet for BRC20 tokens. It's actually very good. It's the MetaMask of Bitcoin, if you will. And then you would get into some stamps, for example, SRC20 tokens, and of course, ordinals or BRC20 tokens, BRC20 tokens. Stamps are SRC20 tokens, so there's no confusion here. Then for your meme coins, you want some old school powerful memes with proof of concept such as Doge, which we've been calling before Elon Musk and accumulating. Pepe, which we said will take market share from Shiba Inu, and it did. Then you want some new school plays. For example, on Linea, which is a new chain by MetaMask, you would want to hold Foxy long term. And also, let's say Brett from Base for a Base play, because Base is Coinbase's chain. And these ones you want to hold long term. There's no fear, or there is fear, but there's no short term take profits real fast sort of strategy, as we have talked about with meme coins. These are more of a huddle coins, if you will, because we're building a portfolio. And for a portfolio, you can be investor, swing trader, or even trader, but generally speaking, it doesn't matter what you are, you have a main portfolio like this. Now, this is more of an investor swing trader portfolio. We've explained how to navigate both of them, but let me show you something very important. And I'm going to expand on this and actually give you the perfect crypto portfolios in just 1 second for each segment. But what I want to stress to you is you have to take profits, whether you're an investor, whether you are a trader, whether you are a swing trader, you want to take profits. You gotta take profits. And when I say take profits, I don't mean exit all markets. I don't mean exit your position. I'm talking to take profits in different levels. For example, depending on where you are in the market, we talked about this in other videos and live streams, so we don't have to do it now. But depending on when you are in another market, you wanna do this. For example, let's take AI as a crypto portfolio, a segmented crypto portfolio. Let's say we got into Render. Let's say we got into Fetch. Let's say we got into ChainGPT. And let's say we got into something like AIOS or Veyot, just so I can give you this example, which is something we called to take profits on, and it worked out very well for us. Let's say Veyot does a 10x. You want to take out your initial investment. Now you're working with profits. Let's say it does a 20x. You want to take out 5 to 10x profits, if not more. What you want to be doing is taking out profits, and you want to be putting them into either the blue chips of that sector, depending on when we are in the market, or into Bitcoin. And you want to be doing this to protect your capital while still being exposed in cryptocurrency if you're doing this in 2024, beginning 2025, because there may be more upside. But if there isn't, and there's a big drop, but there are big drops in crypto all the time, then that Bitcoin can be used to buy the dip, or if it keeps on going up, buy lagged plays. Does that make sense? And that's how you build and accumulate and make a stronger crypto portfolio. Hey, Paul here, real quick. If you are getting value from my videos, if you are enjoying my videos, but you still have some questions or you have some sticking points, I actually do have one-on-one sessions available where I get to sit down with you, answer your questions, and show you how to navigate the cryptocurrency industry like a boss. So here you can actually book a one-on-one session with me for only $297, and we can talk about cryptocurrency. I can answer your questions, or maybe I can even give you hairstyling advice. So go ahead and check the link in the description down below, see if it's for you. Thank you for your time, and let's get back to the video. Another thing when you do this, if let's say your mid caps and lower caps all go to shit, you're still making profits from your blue chips, hopefully, in that sector. Maybe these ones you picked were wrong. Well, guess what? You're not totally out of it because you're still into this sector. Does that make sense? So for example, if you invested in 10 cryptocurrencies, depending on your budget, of course, for the portfolio, but let's say you have 10 cryptocurrencies when it comes to AI, you're taking a venture capitalist approach, you're betting, let's say, on 10 different projects, maybe only 1 or 2 do well, and everything else goes to shit, you've made profits. But let's say they all went to shit, well, chances are your blue chips will do well, so you're still exposed to AI, if that makes sense. Then, and we'll talk about more details of each cryptocurrency in each sector in just 1 second. I'll give you a crypto portfolio in each sector in just 1 second. But then what you may want to do is your whole crypto portfolio, let's say main portfolio, this is all your portfolio with your segments, with your AI, with your gaming and so on. Let's say you have your main crypto portfolio and you have, let's say, $10,000 in all of it. What you want to do is you want to have another $10,000 in just Bitcoin. Why do you want to do this? Not just because Bitcoin is king, not just because Bitcoin is hard sound money, but because Bitcoin is your protection or your guarantee, so to speak. Let me explain why. For example, this is a full amount of $20,000. Let's say you were wrong about all of these. You were completely wrong. It all goes to shit. It all goes to zero. It won't go to zero. It'll probably go down to, let's say, 1,000 or 2,000 or some shit like that. Doesn't really matter. But Bitcoin will probably 2x or 3x from here, depending on when you buy it at the very least. So what Bitcoin will do is it will guarantee you at least get your money back and a little bit more than whatever change is left over here, even more, so you're still making money in this crypto bull market. I hope that makes sense. I've made videos and talked about the importance of this in the past, but if you still need clarification, go ahead and comment down below, ask your questions, and maybe I'll make another video explaining this in more detail. Just let me know if that's something you want. Okay, so now that you know how to build the perfect crypto portfolio and the strategy behind it, let's go ahead and build your main crypto portfolio together, and then we can get into segmented or sub-crypto portfolios with AI gaming, Bitcoin ecosystem, meme coins, and more. But let's get started on your main crypto portfolio, because this is going to be your core crypto portfolio and is extremely important. So make sure you take notes and you pay attention. There are massive amounts of gains to be made this bull market. They can get you out of debt. They can make you start a new life. They can be literally life-changing as long as you play this correctly. So you can't afford not to listen to this video. But before I begin, I want to make something very clear. You need a crypto portfolio for a couple of reasons. The main one is you want a venture capitalist approach. What do I mean by a venture capitalist approach? I mean venture capitalists will invest in startups, and you want to see these projects as startups, but they will invest in startups knowingly that some may not do well or as well as others. So you want your high caps, you want your mid caps, you want your low caps, and you want your risk plays. Now, your main portfolio needs to consist of different chains and different core cryptocurrencies. Then you have your segmented portfolios, where I'll talk to you about them a little later. But generally speaking, we're gonna start right now, or not right now because my wallet is talking to me. Sorry about this. Give me a second. Okay, when I say segmented portfolios, I mean sub-portfolios in certain categories that will do well this bull market, meaning narrative portfolios or narrative-based portfolios of certain cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin ecosystem coins, meme coins, for example, AI coins, and gaming coins. I've already made those portfolio videos. I'll leave links in the description down below and at the end of the video so you can check out after you watch this video. But this is your main portfolio, so to speak, your base portfolio, for lack of better terms. All right, so first up we have Bitcoin, the king of cryptocurrency, and there's a few reasons you want Bitcoin in your portfolio. Number one, it's a hedge against what's going on with the economy. Things might actually go south. Bitcoin is the only decentralized hard sound money option out there. There's a couple of more, but Bitcoin is king. It has proof of concept and you want to be holding it. The second reason is you can actually use Bitcoin for taking profits. Let me explain. See, let's say you have $5,000 to invest, for example. What you want to be doing is investing $2,500 in altcoins and let's say $2,500 in Bitcoin. Why? Bitcoin is probably going to do a 2, maybe 3x, some people might say more than this, in this bull market. But even if it just does a 2 or 3x, if this 2,500 goes down, you made your wrong picks on altcoins, then guess what? Maybe you have 1,000 left over here, but you're making your money back and more with Bitcoin. Another reason to hold Bitcoin is you can actually take profits into Bitcoin. And this makes sense till the end of the year, beginning 2025 or more if you want to hold for long term. But basically what this will do is if you take profits into Bitcoin and the markets go down, or cryptocurrency goes down, you can actually use Bitcoin to buy the dip. And if cryptocurrency keeps on going up because you were wrong to take profits, or it goes up more, guess what? You can use Bitcoin to buy lagging coins. Now, I've made videos about this. I actually explain this strategy, but generally speaking, you hold Bitcoin as a hedge. When you want to take profits, you can take it into Bitcoin. That way, if we keep on going up, you're still exposed to crypto, but also you can use it for buying dips or lagging coins if you want to take that risk, if that makes sense. So Bitcoin should be part of your crypto portfolio. As you can see, the Bitcoin price is actually performing as we said. We had the lows at 53,000, which we actually called, now sitting at 67,000. I think we're going to re-challenge 68K and break it soon, or 68.3. And if we go to the old chart here, I believe we're going to challenge 72,800 soon, break this. And I'm actually going to give you a Bitcoin prediction here. I actually believe that Bitcoin will be $100 to $140,000 by the end of 2024, beginning 2025. If that breaks, we're looking at a possible $200,000 Bitcoin, but the first level of taking profits, depending when you reach that, is $100 to $140,000. Now, we're also taking profits at 84K and 92K accordingly, because we think it's gonna drop from there, so you can actually buy Bitcoin, so take profits and buy Bitcoin lower. But if not, if that doesn't happen, you can always buy back a little higher or buy lagging coins, if that makes sense. Next up, Ethereum. Ethereum is the queen of cryptocurrency, if you will. It's the queen to Bitcoin. Now, they may be getting into arguments sometimes, maybe they're fighting, maybe there's different views, but the truth is Ethereum is made for dApps, decentralized platforms. And although Bitcoin is roaming into that sphere somehow, some way, with ordinals, with SRC and so on, it's not Ethereum. Ethereum is the most decentralized dApp. We have a dApp platform. We also have an ETF potentially coming out, which I think it will actually come out. You want to be in Ethereum. And looking at the Ethereum price here, you'll see we had a high of 7,440. We came back down, now making a pattern over here. I do believe it's going to break 4,100 soon, re-challenge all-time highs, break that blue sky breakout and price discovery, and I'm looking at Ethereum to reaching $8,000 to $10,000 by the end of this bull market. That's end of 2024, beginning 2025. It might go higher to about 14K or more, but let's stick to 8 to 10K conservative, take profits, reevaluate, and see what we do. Next up, we have TON, the open network and a decentralized and open internet created by the community using Telegram. This is Telegram's baby, Telegram's coin, and it's extremely powerful to say the least. And this is a new play. This is a new coin already winning people over. There's so much going on with TON right now. You'd be, how can I say this politely, a moron not to include it in your crypto portfolio. Looking at the TON price, you can see this amazing run over here all the way up to $8, currently sitting near all-time highs of $7. Maybe goes down a little bit more, but I do believe this is gonna go into blue sky breakouts and price discovery. And because it's in price discovery, I can't really give you a prediction on TON. Yeah, we could use Fibonacci and so on, but I can't really give you a prediction, but I'm looking at least a 5 to 10x on TON, at least. Now, talking about TON, you want to be getting in early on TON ecosystem coins if you can. And it's very new, there's not many being built, which brings me to today's sponsor. So today's video is sponsored by TON Square. TON Square is the first TON layer 2. And make sure you pay attention because this is extremely interesting. You don't really want to miss this. Make sure you pay attention. So what TON Square does, it bridges the TON network with EVM compatible chains, enabling you to transact with Ethereum and other chains. Of course, EVM is Ethereum based, but they're also working with Polygon and so on. So basically, TON Square gives you cross-chain capability, meaning you can transfer between the TON blockchain and other major EVM-compatible chains. It gives you advanced developer tools, meaning you can utilize their comprehensive suite of SDKs to build, deploy, and manage. There's governance and staking opportunities, meaning you can actually take part in governance, get rewarded, and contribute to the security and decisions of TON Square. You can actually mint a TON Square key, which we'll be talking about in a second, which gives you amazing and great opportunities. You can connect and build. In other words, you can start building dApps on the TON network. This is huge, by the way, because the first project is going to allow you to actually do this. And basically, I'm super bullish on TON Square. So first up, you have the bridge. The bridge enables you to transfer TON tokens from the Ethereum blockchain to TON Square network and utilizing their bridge. I'm going to actually show you how to do this in just 1 second. So here's how you can access your TON Square. And again, listen, this is the first layer 2 for TON, and getting these keynotes are key. Listen, TON Square is an EVM solution on TON. You can bridge, there's utilities, there's features. You can actually do smart contracts, which is huge. And you can even go to their testnet over here and actually check out how this works. For example, your asset from TON coin, you can put the amount of TON you want, and the receptance address over here would be an Ethereum or EVM compatible wallet. So you can actually bridge over seamlessly. And you can actually try this. You can go to the faucet, you can get some TON Square and actually check out how this works. But basically, if you actually use this function, you also get airdrops and free NFTs. So make sure you try this out and follow them on Twitter for more details of when, how, and why this is happening. But let me show you real quick how to get key access on TON Square, because this will give you a few benefits. First of all, it will allow you to participate and accumulate tokens before launch. So as you hold these key nodes, you actually accumulate TON Square tokens, or TOS. And it's pretty much the only way you can do it right now. So if you want to get in early, this is how you do it. Second of all, it allows you to get a portion of the fees from the bridge. So once this is launched, anytime somebody uses the bridge from TON Square to TON, you actually get a portion of those fees. So it's like you're working, you're getting paid just for holding these key nodes. And you also get TOS tokens through minting and airdrops, so you have a few surprises coming your way if you're holding these key nodes. Now, the price of these nodes are going up. As you can see, right now you can buy a node for 16.54 tons. So for example, let's say you want to buy 3 nodes, and I recommend you actually buy 3 nodes here because 3 nodes will give you a vast majority of benefits, airdrops, and so on, and you can even mint your own free NFT right now. So make sure you get at least 3 key nodes if you can. And by the way, the link is in the description down below, so make sure you check that out. So here you would put my referral code. Again, that's in the description down below. That's if you want to support and help the Crypto Factor. You would connect your wallet. I'm actually connecting with my Ton Keeper wallet. I made a new wallet, but there are other options over here. And if you want to know the easiest way to do that, just use Ton Keeper, use it on your browser, whether it's Chrome or Firefox. It's the easiest way and most efficient way in my opinion. So let's add my referral code over here so you can also see it. Let's agree and let's click add on. Let's click finalize. You need to confirm this transaction. Fees are very low, by the way. Enter your password. I love Halle Berry. OnlyFans simp. I love Scarlett Johansson. Click confirm. So as you can see, the transaction has been approved over here. If you go back to the wallet, you'll see I have some unverified Ton Square NFTs. So already got my NFT airdrops. Let's close this. And if you scroll down to the bottom over here, here's the transaction, here's the price, and as you can see, 3 key notes. Then if you go to referral, you will actually see I got some ton over here, so you can actually do the same because you get your own referral. Later on, you can actually stake your Ton Square tokens and get appreciation of over 100%. This might change and go down over time though. And if you go to Faucet over here, you can actually claim some Ton Coin and Ton Square. And if you go to NFTs here, you can mint your NFT. And as you can see, you can mint one right here straight away because you bought 3 nodes, if you bought 3 nodes, but you also have a free NFT here. So you just click that and connect. I'm not going to do that right now, but you get the drill. And if you go up here, you can also see the tap game over here where you can actually play their game and accumulate points and so on. So I believe this is a good addition in your crypto portfolio just because it's early, just because it's Ton, and this has a utility. If Ton takes off, this will take off as long as they play their cards right. Of course, anything can go wrong. Maybe it doesn't work out. Maybe they go bankrupt. Maybe it's a scam. We don't know that. You need to do your own research, but me personally, I think they will do well, and I think it's worth the risk to add this right now when it's cheap in your crypto portfolio as a good risk-reward ratio play. And look, even though this is a sponsored segment of this video, I do believe this project has a lot to offer, and if this works, it could actually bring massive amounts of gain. So if you are in Ton or thinking about getting into Ton, maybe allocate some of that into this project as a high-risk play, because I really believe it's going to do extremely well, and the risk is worth it. Even if it's a wrong play, I actually believe it's worth it in my own opinion. You, of course, do you. Make sure you do your own research. Next up, we have Chainlink or Link, and this is an oracle, meaning it brings information from outside of the blockchain into the blockchain for dApps or decentralized applications to be able to utilize this information for them to work. But also, Link has been working with Swift. They have been working with Visa. They've been working with different payment systems. So Link is an extremely important and vital play. And believe me, if Ethereum does well, which I'm telling you right now, this crypto bull market is going nowhere without Ethereum, then Link needs to go well as well as the industry standard oracle, if that makes sense. Now, looking at the price of Link, it has been lagging, it has been going sideways, but it has been saved from this heads and shoulders pattern. If this actually goes up and breaks this resistance level over here, I do believe that Link will challenge its all-time highs of $51 or so. We're currently sitting at 14, so I think it's worth getting in. And if this breaks, I do believe we're gonna get around $100 or so by the end of this bull market, possibly more, but let's keep it there conservative. So Link is an excellent play and should be part of your crypto portfolio 2024-2025. Next up, we have Solana, one of my favorite plays since I called it at $2 and again under $10 on the dip. And Solana is an amazing play. I mean, they have great partnerships, and even though they were getting all the blue screens, even though they were getting all the outages, everybody was making fun of them, including me. I was also telling you, listen, look at the price action. This means it has investors, it has backing, it's not going anywhere, and I was begging you to buy Solana. And we're currently sitting at 164 euro, by the way. It's actually more in dollars. I just noticed I have the European chart, not the US based chart. Sorry, usually do US dollars, but
do the math, man. Do the math. Learn some math. It's good for you. It's good for the brain. It's good. Drink some more coffee. Do the math. It's good.
But as you can see, currently here holding support, and if you go to the old chart over here, you will see it's coming up to challenge its all-time highs. This is an extremely bullish pattern. If it breaks 171, which I think it will challenge 189, break out of here, and it's blue sky breakout price discovery. And my price prediction for Solana in dollars, since it's the same for a while now, for over 2 years, I've been telling you this bull market that Solana will come to about $600 to $800 or $700 to $900. It can hit 1,000, but again, let's be conservative. That's the range we're taking profits in, and it's a very good play because it's almost a certainty. Of course, nothing is for sure in crypto, but it's almost a certainty that it's gonna get to that level, meaning it's a great reward risk ratio play, if you will, and you want to be in Solana. Don't fade Solana. Now, as a competitor of Solana, next up we have Avalanche, a lot of games wanting to build on here, incredible team, and I think Avalanche is gonna do extremely well. It's been a bit slow, but if you notice, a lot of times you'll see those pumps and then sustainability, and pumps and then sustainability, and I think Avalanche should be part of your crypto portfolio. Now, this coin currently I'm not holding because we got out and got into other coins so we can take profits back into Avalanche. Keep that in mind. I like to be fully transparent, but looking at the Avalanche price, sitting at $31.9 right now, incredible. Looking like we bottomed out over here, and if I were to make a bet, I would say yes, we have bottomed over here, and I do think we're gonna re-challenge all-time highs at some point of $138. And if we break this, sky's the limit when it comes to Avalanche. It can go a lot higher. You're looking at a 10, 20, even 30x potential coin, which is high cap, relatively low risk. So even if it doesn't get those gains, you're still gonna make money along the way, if that makes sense. Next up, Polkadot. And look, just so you can be aware, a lot of these coins that I'm calling are old coins and new coins, but you want to be in both. You want to have old coins and new coins, because some of the old coins are going to make a huge comeback and drop jaws while everybody's telling you to get into new only coins. You want to get into some of these older coins that have the potential, have fundamentals, are building, and they're actually caring. They care about what they do. Polkadot is one of them because they're coming out with Polkadot 2.0. They are innovating, they are paying for marketing. This is not a sponsored video in any way. I have made sponsored videos on Polkadot because they were actually sponsoring my live streams. We had the banner and everything. This is not sponsored, but I do believe that everyone should hold Polkadot in their main crypto portfolio. Looking at the price, sitting at 5.68 euros. Sorry about that. Some are in euros, some are in dollars. But generally speaking, I don't know if Polkadot's going to challenge all-time highs of 46. If I were going to bet, I would say it would definitely get to 20 euros over here. That's a 4x, and potentially get to 39 euros. Then we can reevaluate and see if it breaks out all-time highs in price discovery. If they continue the way they are going, and if they do what they say they are going to do. We are looking at a breakout. We are looking at a 20 or 30x potential for Polkadot, but make sure you take profits at the levels I told you and let the rest run. And if you want more specifics, I've actually created a video on Polkadot 2.0, my views and exactly what I think. I'll leave it linked right here, and I will also leave it linked in the description down below. Next up, we have Casper, a decentralized play that may actually do, if any coin does what Bitcoin did, Casper may be the one, or the one that will get close to Bitcoin movement. Now, I don't want to talk too much about Casper because A, I've actually interviewed them in Poland. I went all the way from Greece to Poland to interview them. No, it was not sponsored. No, I did not get paid. And also had them on my channel for an AMA, which we talked about Casper and we asked questions. I actually put them in a hard place. I actually challenged them. So make sure you watch those videos. Again, I'll leave them linked in the description. And if you can see the Casper price holding over here, 1.16 cents, this is actually quite phenomenal. Go to the yearly or the all chart, you can see it's just going up and up and up, taking breaks along the way. I think it's going to break all-time highs. I would be taking profits around 92 cents to $1.28. I would then reevaluate if it can go higher. By the way, it's sitting around 20 cents dollar-wise right now because this over here is actually in euros, but generally speaking, Casper is a great addition for your crypto portfolio. Next up, we have Ondo, an RWA play, a real-world asset play. Now, I did talk about Ondo early, and I did say that RWA is going to be the narrative for the next bull market, but that does not mean that some RWA tokens won't pump in this bull market, and it doesn't mean that the hype around them won't come. I kept saying that, and Ondo is one of our #1 plays. Currently sitting around 96 cents euro, so it's about $1 in dollar terms, close to all-time highs, and if it breaks this, I do think it's going to do extremely well. We're talking about a 10-20x easy for Ondo, and that's easy, then we can reevaluate for prices to go much higher. So make sure you add Ondo into your crypto portfolio, because if you don't,
I really think you'd be sorry. That coffee you've been drinking throughout this video, you're going to see the Ondo price, you're going to be, it's going to go all over your screen. It's just going to, or your girlfriend, maybe she came in to talk to you and get coffee all over her. Then you're screwed. Especially if she's all dressed and everything, you're really screwed after that. Not in a good way.
Then we have Render. Now, Render is an AI/gaming play. See, Render actually hits both those narratives, and those narratives are both narratives for this bull market that will do extremely well. As a matter of fact, gaming and AI I'm most bullish on, along with the Bitcoin ecosystem for this bull market, and I think most profits and gains will be made in these segments. Now, of course, there are other AI and gaming tokens such as IMX and Miria for gaming, along with Pixels, and maybe Fetch.ai, which will become ASI, along with AGI and ChainGPT. But Render is a great play for both those narratives. Looking at the price action, it's currently sitting at $6.86. The all-time high was what, $13? Give me a second. Nope, yeah, $13.1. I think it's going to re-challenge this, break this, go into blue sky breakout and price discovery. And I think a $20 to $30 Render by the end of the bull market or the end of 2024 is quite possible. So make sure you add Render in your crypto portfolio.
Oh, what about XRP? What about Cardano? What about ICP?
They're not in this crypto portfolio. Look, I'm not saying not to include them in your portfolio. I'm not saying it's bad to include them. It just shouldn't be a major position in the sense that it shouldn't be like 50% of your portfolio, obviously. And I do think that other cryptocurrencies in gaming and AI will outperform them. But if you want them in your portfolio, by all means go ahead. I'm not in them right now. If they break certain levels, I will start accumulating. For example, XRP, 72 cents to $1. I would start accumulating until it gets to those levels. I'm not touching it. You would have missed massive gains on other coins if you did, if you were holding all this time. That's just me. Do what you will with this. Okay, so now that you set up your main crypto portfolio, let's talk about sub-crypto portfolios, and let's start with one of the portfolios that I'm more bullish on, or segments that I'm more bullish on, which is AI, or artificial intelligence. And I do believe that artificial intelligence or AI crypto coins will probably give you the most profit in this bull market. So take a sip of coffee and let's get started. So Bitcoin hit a bottom around 53K, and what can I say? We called it. We called the lows yet again. So if you're not following, I don't know what you're doing at this point. But Bitcoin hit 53K, and now we're having continuation of this bull market. Everything's going up. The question is, what's gonna go up first? What's gonna go up hardest? What crypto coins should you be holding right now? And there is no doubt that AI is a hot narrative. AI is one of the hottest narrative, along with the Bitcoin ecosystem, gaming, and a couple of more cryptocurrencies, which we'll talk about later on. But in this video, I want to give you the ultimate AI crypto portfolio, the only AI crypto portfolio that you need in this bull market 2024, 2025, so you can get rich. All right, we know that AI is going to do very well this bull market. As a matter of fact, it's probably going to be one of the top performers, if not the top performer as a narrative in this bull market. So we want to get a crypto AI portfolio, so to speak. But why do we need a portfolio? Why not just say a couple of AI coins, just pick the best ones and that's it? Well, it all comes in synergy. Let me show you what I mean so I can tell you exactly which coins you should be holding right after this. Let me show you here. All right, welcome to the Factor Pad. Now on this channel, we always recommend portfolios or segmented portfolios. What do I mean by segmented portfolios? Well, I mean you should grab each narrative you think is gonna do well, and you should have a portfolio separated from the rest. For example, AI would be one portfolio, gaming would be another portfolio, sorry about that. Bitcoin ecosystem would be another portfolio, and so on. But today we're going to be focusing about AI. What do we want? What do we want in an AI crypto portfolio? Well, you want your blue chips, so to speak, your high market cap coins. You want your medium coins, and then you want your risk plays or high potential coins. Okay, let's just put high risk, HR for high risk. And the reason you want to do this is not only so you can tackle all three of these as a portfolio, but in case this doesn't work, this here will give you profits along with this. Or maybe this doesn't give you much profits, but then your high risk, just one coin, will outperform the whole portfolio. Or maybe this medium thing, maybe everything goes to shit as a narrative and these are gone. Well, you still have your blue chips to make money. So you want a crypto portfolio essentially so you can take a venture capitalist approach. A venture capitalist invests in, let's say, 10, 20, 30 startups, knowing that only one or two will actually make it, but that's fine because the profits from those one or two startups will outperform everything else. That's the same philosophy we do in crypto with crypto narrative portfolios, if that makes sense. So what you want to be doing is working with narrative-based portfolios for the reasons we just talked about. Now, because we hit the bottom, of 53K, which we called, I'm reminding you by the way, but because we hit the bottom, what I'm going to be doing for this week and next week, for the next couple of weeks, is giving you narrative-based portfolios. So today you get AI, maybe in a couple of days you get a gaming portfolio. After that, I'll give you a Bitcoin ecosystem portfolio, then a general portfolio as well. So make sure you subscribe down below and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss those videos, because really all you need is those portfolios to make massive profits in this bull run or bull market. bull market. Okay, first up we have Fetch.ai. Fetch.ai, which we actually called early, but Fetch.ai is part of the Trinity merge. What is the Trinity merge? Well, really, it's really not called that. I just like the name Trinity merge. I thought it was pretty cool. But generally speaking, the Trinity merge is with Fetch.ai, Singularity.net, Ajax, and also Ocean joining together, becoming one, so they can advance the AI crypto narrative. They're going to be concentrating more. They're joining forces, and they need to, because they're going to tackle normal AI, and they figure that together they can get a lot more done. So this is an extremely important play here. Why is this an important play? Well, it's very, very simple. Either it fails and it goes to zero, or it works and it goes sky high. There is no in between here. Either it works or it doesn't. If AI works as a narrative, this will go up. So it's actually a very good opportunity to get in now before the merge, and get in after as well, by before and after, so that basically you can average out the best price to get in, and then just sit and wait till the end of the bull market. Either you're gonna make a shitload of profits, or you're gonna make nothing. But if you make nothing, believe me, AI as a whole will probably do nothing. So Fetch.ai is an extremely good play right now, so you can get into that ASI narrative. And as you can see by the price, right now Fetch.ai is actually called Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, ASI. And the price action is very well. Look, it went all the way up just over $3. We actually took profits here. It came all the way down right here at the base, almost right there. Sorry, it went all the way down to 1.1. I was actually expecting it at 0.93, but it held 1.1, and now it's on the way up. I think it's gonna actually re-challenge these all-time highs, break them, go into blue sky breakout and price discovery. So Fetch.ai, or ASI, is a perfect play right now. Next up, we have Delicium, or the AGI token. And Delicium is quite a unique product. They're doing very well. We actually called Delicium, AGI, at 0.03 cents, and we talked about their nodes, and they've done phenomenally well, and they keep building and building and building. But let me show you something about Delicium that you might not know here. First of all, this is my account. You can see I actually have 7 nodes, 7 of their nodes. Why do I have 7 of their nodes? Because they are my favorite nodes. And even though the price is now at $2,700 or so each, it's gonna go a lot higher, but they actually reward you tokens every single day. And if you believe in AI, if you think AI is gonna be doing well, these tokens that you get airdropped every single day from holding these nodes, they're like NFTs, and they just reward you, plus you get other benefits. But basically, whenever it goes up, you can sell, and you don't have to FOMO and not care if the price keeps going up, because you're getting more on the daily, you're getting more and more tokens. So at some point, you might be making $50, $100, $200 a day at the peak, and then when that's gone, well, guess what? Now you're accumulating for the next bull market. Now, I know it's a long shot, but understand that Delicium is not just AI. Delicium, or the AGI token, is also gaming. They're just focusing on A right now, but they also have the Delicium game. So this is the Delicium game coming soon on Epic, and this actually is Delicium. They are behind this blockchain NFT game. So even if AI comes out of narrative, or gaming comes in as a narrative when it comes in, which we're expecting, it grabs both these accounts. And when AI and gaming meet, which is what Delicium is actually doing here, you're talking about a compounding effect. So those nodes are going to be giving you tokens, and you're going to be set up for both narratives and even the next bull market, in my opinion, after the next bear market. So this is a long-term play. Now, if you want to actually buy nodes, I have the link in the description down below. I'll also leave it in the comment section so you can check out. But as I said, this is my account right here. This is my referral code. If you click the link, this should be automatic. Make sure if it's in there, I would really appreciate it, as it helps me and the channel. And if you look at the price over here, you can see the massive move up here from 0.03 went all the way to 0.65. Now sitting at 0.20, 20 cents, a perfect buy for me. This has bottomed in my opinion. Could it go down a little bit lower? Maybe, but I think this is an opportunity here. I think it's going to re-challenge all-time highs, breakout, price discovery, and blue sky breakout. So make sure you get into dilithium. But again, the strategy here for me, it's my favorite nodes. I have quite a few nodes, but this one's my favorite. It rewards me and lets me take profit and strategize or have part of my overall strategy. Next up, we have ChainGPT, and ChainGPT is an amazing AI play. As a matter of fact, it's a launch pad. People that want to get into AI early use ChainGPT. You can stake it, you can use it, you can do a whole bunch of things with the ChainGPT chatbot, but generally speaking, if we go to price, you will see also it went up here all the way to 0.53 cents, now sitting at 15 cents. I think this is the bottom range. Maybe it goes to 10 cents, in between 10 and 15 cents here, but this is a good buying opportunity long term. Yes, it's up 1700%. This is nothing in crypto. I think it can go a lot higher. You're looking at a 10-20x. As a matter of fact, everything I'm talking about in this video so far and beyond is a 10-20x potential, if not more. So make sure you pay attention because you want to make some money this bull market. Next up, we have PAL, another AI play here. Well, obviously, because we're talking about AI in this video, but this AI coin has been doing spectacular things as well. And look, I don't really need to say much. PAL right now sitting at 0.25 cents, just at a bounce here. Amazing price action in the long term. Again, I think it's going to challenge these all-time highs. That's 71 cents. Breakout, blue sky breakout, not school buy breakout. Blue sky breakout and price discovery. You're looking at the 10-20x here, and I think it's going to do very, very well. Another interesting project to look at in your crypto portfolio, in your crypto AI portfolio, is Solidus AI Network, currently sitting at 11 cents. It actually came back down after this move, came back down to base to support, broke a little bit under it. I think this is an amazing buy-in opportunity here. It went all the way up to 50 cents almost, now sitting at 11 cents. Again, I think it's going to 5x, re-challenge all-time highs, breakout, go into price discovery and blue sky breakout. So this is another amazing AI play to include in your portfolio. By the way, do me a favor. Bookmark this video, record this video, download this video, whatever, and mark my words and check me, back test me or back check me at the end of the year, beginning 2025. See if I was right. See if I was legit with these calls. Always test who you listen to see if you're going to continue listening to them in the future. Next up, we have AI Oz. Now, AI Oz is mostly a depend play, but it's also AI. Now, if you listen to my videos and if you watch my videos, I actually think D-Pin is going to be for the next narrative in the next bull market, not this one, because I just don't think we're set up and we're not ready for D-Pin just yet. But AI Oz is one of the stronger plays here and is worth getting in because inevitably some D-Pin will go up. AI Oz is also AI. I think AI Oz is an amazing play. Looking at the price action, currently sitting at 45 cents. We had an amazing run all the way up to 96 cents. This is inevitably going to break. It's going to re-challenge these all-time highs and break them again. Blue sky breakout, price discovery. All these coins I'm talking about are doing very well and they're very powerful price action wise. So for me, AI Oz should also be in your AI portfolio. Next up, we have GT Protocol or GT AI, another AI play for your crypto portfolio. And I think this one's a bit more of a risky one along with ChainGPT, but I think this one's going to do extremely well and give you massive profits. I mean, this has to do with retail, already has a partnership network with Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, and more. And if you look at the price action here, you'll see that we actually went down quite a lot. It took a massive hit. It was all the way up to $5.5, now under $1. It's 70 cents in the red and is actually still down. So this, for me, is an amazing buy-in opportunity. Yes, it's high risk, but this can really do a lot, especially if it breaks all-time highs here, which I think it will as long as the project does well and the narrative sets in. I think this is going to do extremely well and should be part of your AI crypto portfolio. Whoa, you're still here? You, my friend, are gonna make some massive profits this bull market. I guarantee you most people have already clicked off and went to go watch a movie or play some PlayStation or something like that, but you know what's up. Talking about gaming, let's talk about your gaming portfolio next, because gaming, believe you me, is gonna skyrocket, especially when people find out it's gonna compound with AI and they're gonna help each other out as narratives. You're gonna have a compounding effect giving you massive amounts of profits. So do me a favor, hit that like button and let's get into your gaming portfolio. I said, hit that like button. I know if you're hitting the like button. Okay. Make no mistake about it, gaming tokens, gaming will become a narrative again this bull market. And when it does, those gaming tokens are gonna go sky high. They're gonna go so high, you're gonna be looking and be like,
Oh my God, how did I miss them?
you gotta get those gaming tokens. Don't be left out. That's what we're gonna be talking about, and we're starting right now. Listen, this bull market is all about the AI narrative, the gaming narrative, the Bitcoin ecosystem, and a couple of more narratives. And I'm actually making a video series talking about these narratives, how you can get in so you can profit massively this bull market. Now, we already talked about AI coins. I'm actually gonna leave a link right here, but also at the end of the video and in the description down below so you can watch after you watch this video. Because what you want to do, you want to build a gaming portfolio, an AI portfolio, a Bitcoin ecosystem portfolio. You see the drill. So basically you want to do segments of portfolios that are going to be in with this narrative. Let me explain. Welcome to the Factor Pad. Now, I actually explained this before. What you want to do is have segmented portfolios for this bull market. What do I mean by segmented portfolios? For example, you want your AI crypto portfolio, you want your gaming portfolio, you want your Bitcoin ecosystem portfolio, and so on. Basically, each narrative that can do well this bull market, you want to have a separate portfolio in each so you can command it better and take advantage. So for example, in gaming, you want your blue chip coins, your blue chips or your high market cap coins, your mid market cap coins over here, your low high risk market cap coins, and you want your older coins, because as we have explained in other videos, some older coins are gonna do well. So you wanna have this portfolio to take a venture capitalist approach. So if, let's say, a couple of coins don't do well over here, then you got a couple of coins here that will do well. So basically you only need a few coins, like 1 to 3 coins to do well so you can make money in this bull market. And if you make a mistake and all these don't run at all, at least you have your blue chips so you can actually make some money. Does that make sense? So with that said, which gaming tokens should be in our portfolio according to me, in my opinion? That's what we're going to be doing today. That's what we're going to be talking about. We've already talked about AI, as I mentioned earlier on. We're going to be talking about gaming today, and I'm going to give you other segmented portfolios in the days and weeks to come. So make sure you subscribe down below so you do not miss those videos, because believe me, you don't want to miss these videos. So first up, we have Myria. Myria is actually a group of games, and you can actually build your game. It's actually an SDK, so developers can build their games on Myria. So basically what you're doing is you are actually investing in a bunch of games, if you will, as a company, so to speak. And Miria actually has a lot of great people working for them and basically have very strong partnerships. Looking at the price action of Miria, you see we went all the way up here to 0.015 cents, now sitting at 0.0034. This is actually quite a big decline, but as you can see, it's holding support of when it ran last time over here. This is the yearly chart. If you look at the old chart, you will see it better. Look, we had this dip over here, it shot up, made this sort of double top, came back down to this level. It seems like it's holding, and I do believe this is gonna go back up, re-challenge all-time highs, and break them by the end of this bull market, namely end of 2024. So blue sky breakout, price discovery, you want to be in Miria. See, right now you have the opportunity to get into gaming tokens if you missed the previous run and actually go up a lot higher. This is why you wanna be in gaming right now. Yes, we're buying our AI tokens, but you also want to get into gaming, along with other segments we'll mention in other videos. Next up, we have Delicium, and you might be thinking, Paul, Delicium is AI. You even talked about it last time. Why are you talking about it in a gaming portfolio? Well, it's simple. What many people don't know is that Delicium, the AGI token, but Delicium is also a game. They're just choosing to promote and push AI for now, but they also have the Delicium game. So as you can see, here is the Delicium game. It's coming soon on the Epic Store, and this is an NFT-based game. Looking at the price, we're sitting at 0.20 cents. We actually call this a 0.03. It's doing extremely well. We made massive profits here, took profits, now at 20 cents. I believe this is going to challenge all-time highs, break all-time highs into price discovery and blue sky breakout. And don't forget, this is also AI. So this will hit both the AI and gaming narrative, amplifying and compounding the profits to be made. And for that reason, I am personally in nodes when it comes to Delicium. And the link is in the description down below if you want to get your own node. But if you look here, you can actually see that I have 7 nodes, 7 Delicium nodes, and they're giving me rewards every day. They're giving you extra amplified staking rewards and so on. This is my code. This is my referral code. Please add this in. But if you use the link in the description down below, it should be automatic. But just check if you want to support the crypto factor. Next up, we have Illuvium, where you can join the fight for Ethereum. This is an old school gaming company here that has various games, but I do believe this is going to make a comeback and do very well out of the older projects over here. Looking at the price action, currently sitting at $72.6. We went all the way up to $1,770. Now, will it actually reach all-time highs? I don't know, but I would bet it would reach this level over here, about 551, then we can reevaluate. Of course, if you look at the yearly over here, if you want to be really technical, you should wait for the breakout of $119. But to be honest with you, I think it's a good bet. I would buy right here. I also advise to buy lower, but I think this is a great buying opportunity. Look, some older games are going to inevitably make the top. They have a proven track record. They know what they're doing, and I really think you should be in some old school crypto coins, so to speak, even though everyone's telling you just be in the new ones, just be in the new ones. No, you need a mixed portfolio. And I've actually explained this in videos. I'll leave another video here explaining why, and also in the description down below, so you don't have to watch that video now. You can wait till this video ends. Then if you want, you can watch that video after. But basically, you want to be holding this token, in my humble opinion. Next up, we have Pixels, a new game over here, a Minecraft-based game, but this is a standalone game. And if any project is going to do what Axie Infinity did, it's going to be Pixels. I think Pixels, I'm bet heavy. I've actually bet very heavily on Pixels, and I think it will do very well. It's actually quite an addictive game from what I hear. Looking at the price action here on the 7-day, it's actually sitting at 0.23 cents. If you want to be technical, wait for the 24 cents breakout. I don't think you need to. Go to the yearly over here. You can actually see it's at a huge discount right here. I think it's worth getting in. And if you look at its all-time highs, it was $1.03. So that's a 5x to all-time highs. I believe it's going to re-challenge them at least and break out and go into price discovery. But I really think that Pixels is a very good buy opportunity right now. If you want to be technical again, you got to wait for the break of 39 cents. I made a mistake earlier on, 39 cents to about 50 cents. That's the range, but I would buy right now. I mean, how much lower can this get? And don't forget, it's part of our portfolio. We only need a few to do well to actually make money and massive amounts of profits. So make sure you add something like Pixels, which is a standalone game, in your crypto portfolio so you can take that risk, because if that works out, if it takes off, you're looking at massive, massive profits. Next up, we have Render, the Render token, and you might be thinking to yourself, Paul, isn't democratizing GPU cloud rendering AI based? I mean, you put this in your AI portfolio. Yes, that's true, but it's also for gaming. See, blockchain games need power, so Render can be considered a blue chip when it comes to gaming. It's an AI/gaming play. Does that make sense? So it should be part of your portfolio, whether you're going for AI or gaming, just like we talked about for AGI. So looking at the price action, Render right now sitting at only $6.79. Looking at the all-time highs at $13, it's about a 2x, and I think it's going to do that, break that, and go into blue sky breakout this year. So Render is a great opportunity right now. Yes, it might not make as much profits as some other coins on this list, but again, you want to be protected just in case we're wrong about the other one, so you can at least make some profits as bull market and not get caught sitting there losing your shirt, not being able to buy your girlfriend ice cream like the XRP Army Maxis. You don't want to be doing that. So make sure you get into something like Render as well. Next up, we have Immutable X, a chain dedicated to gaming. This is another old school blue chip play that deserves your attention, in my opinion, and this should be part of your crypto portfolio. Looking at the price action, currently at $1.61, this had an all-time high of $9.3, and I do think it's going to challenge this, break it, and go into blue sky breakout when the narrative hits. Now, technically, if you want to wait for it to break the right shoulder of $2.6 for safety and make it support, yes, but again, right now for me, it's a great opportunity to get in cheap. If it goes down a little bit, if any of these go down a little bit lower, that's okay, because we're building portfolios here. But whether you're watching this video now or later on, Immutable X is a great blue chip play for your crypto gaming portfolio. Then we have GFAL. Again, many games, but mostly built for mobile. And as you can see, the team here is actually quite amazing and exceptional. Now, GFAL has had a pretty big drop, currently sitting at 0.014. And if you look at the all-time highs, was 0.048. They're gonna break this. This all-time high will be shattered. It's gonna go out in blue sky breakout and price discovery, in my opinion. This is a great buying opportunity. You're sitting here just above the lows of last year. Go to the all chart again. As you can see, we broke up here. We took profits. Now we're coming down. You have a second chance to get back in. As a matter of fact, in any of these coins, you have a chance to get back in low. Do not miss this opportunity, in my opinion. Make sure you get in and have patience. Patience, because AI will probably run first, then gaming towards later on in the year. Keep that in mind, but you want to accumulate now and set up yourself now. And talking about opportunities, we have Nakamoto Games, actually built on Polygon. There's another collection of games, but built on the Polygon network. And this is a good chain play as well as a gaming play, and I think it should be part of your portfolio. Looking at the price, currently sitting at $1.07, this is a great opportunity. The all-time highs was $5.9, a 5x from here. I think it's going to shatter this, break into blue sky breakout and price discovery once the gaming narrative hits. So Nakamoto games should be part of your gaming portfolio. Now, there are other coins, obviously, you can add to your portfolio as time goes by. We can talk about those, so make sure you subscribe down below and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss those videos. All right, so now you have your main portfolio, your AI crypto portfolio, your gaming portfolio. Let's get into the Bitcoin ecosystem portfolio, because this is gonna be massive. Not only will it take off, in my opinion, like it did, and even more, but it's a safer bet that will also get you ready for the next bull market if you decide or accidentally miss the top and hold on to some of these coins, because most of these or some of these are not gonna go anywhere, at least not the ones we're talking about. Some of them may even be in too early, but you do want to position in these because you can make massive amounts of profits in this bull market and possibly the next bull market. So let's get started. So Bitcoin is doing very, very well. Since we called it at 15.6K, it's been going crazy. And you can see it here on the daily chart. Bitcoin is sitting at $51,910 as we speak. Now, could this go down, make a new support range at 49,000, maybe 50,000 psychological? Sure, yes, it's possible. And it would also be healthy. But it's not just Bitcoin that's going up here. The whole crypto market is going up. Altcoins are going up. And listen, if you got into Bitcoin when we told you last time at 15.6K, you deserve a round of applause. If you got into Solana, you deserve a round of applause. If you got into Say token, you deserve a round of applause. If you got into XRP, but look, Bitcoin is going up right now, and with the Bitcoin ETF, with the Bitcoin narrative, with DeFi being built on Bitcoin, with ordinals, SRC20 tokens, and so on, you want to be in this ecosystem. So let's not waste any time and let's talk about which coins you can get into right now, coins that are doing very well, but also new coins in the Bitcoin narrative that can actually make you rich in 2024. And no, that is not an exaggeration. So first up, we have ORDI, or the ORDI token, which is the power behind Bitcoin ordinals. If you don't know what Bitcoin ordinals are, they are the NFTs on the Bitcoin network, if you will. And ORDI is currently sitting at $70, making this support range over here into support, and is about to challenge, in my opinion anyway, $86. Now, if it breaks $86, this is all-time high. So this will be a blue sky breakout, and it will go into price discovery. And I do believe ORDI as a token can go up a lot more. Now, we were one of the first channels to call ORDI. We got in at the very beginning. But if you feel bad, if you feel that you missed the ORDI pump, just remember shit happens in crypto. Even though I was one of the first to get into ORDI, I actually managed to lose it. Like, seriously, I can't find it. I didn't get hacked. I just misplaced it. But I did buy again around this level over here at this breakout, and we've been going up ever since. And I think it's gonna do it again once it breaks $85. Next up, we have Stacks, another coin we called early that's actually going parabolic right now, sitting at $2.56. This is also getting near its all-time highs of $2.80, and if it breaks this, again, blue sky breakout, price discovery, and yes, I do believe Stacks can do this. Now, if you go to the Stacks website, you will actually see what Stacks is, and it's a Bitcoin layer 2 for Bitcoin builders. As you can see, there's proof of transfer, Bitcoin DeFi, Bitcoin NFTs, Stacks powers all of this. And if you want to see what's being built on Stacks, you can just click this button over here, and you will see a lot of projects that are being built on Stacks right now. Now, with any ecosystem, with any narrative, you need their decentralized exchange. You need their DEX. It brings users and it helps people exchange and obtain coins they want within that ecosystem in a decentralized way. For example, Ethereum has Uniswap, Binance has PancakeSwap. Well, Bitcoin has Alex, or Alex Lab, also performing very well, currently sitting at 41 cents, close to all-time highs of 45 cents, and yes, I do believe it's gonna break this and go into blue sky breakout and price discovery. So even though these coins have pumped a lot, you can see they're near their all-time highs, and if they break out, they're in price discovery, so you still have a chance to get into these. Now, if you go to Alex Lab, the website, you will actually see that it's a Uniswap type of website. So you can swap over here, you can also bridge from one blockchain to another, and you can also stake Alex, which I am actually doing. Go to their main website over here, you can actually check them out and see what else they actually do. By the way, have you noticed how Bitcoin websites are just so simple and so beautiful? It's almost like they're more elegant. Anyway, I digress. Next up, we have Orange Token, and we actually called this coin before it even came out, as I was actually a seed investor in this, but Orange Token is actually performing very well. And what Orange Token is, it's a DeFi wallet for Bitcoin. So with Bitcoin getting into DeFi or DeFi getting into Bitcoin, you actually need a wallet, kind of like a MetaMask, if you will, to do all the things you can do on Bitcoin like you would on Ethereum. Go to their website over here, you can actually see what it's going to be like, and you can actually download a test version of their wallet. Now, the wallet is not out yet, and even though I got tokens very early on this because I was a seed investor, I haven't sold any because I want to stake those tokens. I really believe in this project, and while I might take profits, I am gonna stake the bulk of my Orange tokens, so keep that in mind. Next up, we have Ordify, and Ordify is a project I'm very excited about. So what is Ordify? Well, it's a couple of things, but mainly it's a launch pad. And we have seen that this is very profitable and needed. It's actually needed when it comes to DeFi. You also have a bridge and you have a wallet that's coming out, and Ordify is basically something you want to look into. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not showing you price on Ordify just yet, it's because it doesn't have one. It hasn't released. It's releasing around March, and yes, I got in early as a seed investor, so keep that in mind. But Ordify is another one I want to keep. It's another one I'm planning to hold, and while I'll be taking profits, I will be holding most of it till the end of 2024 because of the Bitcoin narrative. Next up we have, and I recommend you look into Bitcoin stamps. And stamps are the NFTs on Bitcoin. Now you may be wondering, Paul, what do you mean? I thought ordinals were the NFTs of Bitcoin. What in the blue smurf are stamps? Okay, I know this might be a bit confusing, but ordinals and BRC20 tokens are built using Taproot, but stamps and SRC20 tokens are actually inscribed in the UTXO. Basically, it means you can never get rid of them. They're actually literally on Bitcoin. And listen, I talked about stamps and SRC20 tokens on this channel when they first came out, when they first got released, and they've been going up like crazy. For example, if you go to Stamp, which is the one I recommend you buy if you get into stamps, and go to the analytics here, you can see it's done very, very well. It actually got a dip right now, which means it may be a good time to get in. Now, will these take off? I don't know. Maybe they won't. But I believe they will, and I believe there's a lot of money to be made. By the way, fun fact. This Bobo coin, I actually bought this. I bought so much of this coin, and the transaction didn't go through. So I went the other day to take profits, and I did take profits. I was happy until I saw Bobo, which would have been $600,000 that day. But it didn't go through, and it hurt. It was like a knife stabbing me through my heart. Regardless, check this out. Look at Stamp, look at Kevin over here, and also Doge is actually minting right now. This hasn't minted out yet, so you might want to check that out. And if you want to know more about SRC20 tokens and how it works, go ahead, comment down below. Maybe I make a video about it soon. So Bitcoin and the Bitcoin narrative will make us massive profits in 2024, in my opinion, and there's going to be a lot more being released on Bitcoin. Wow, you are still here and you are a legend. I can't believe you're still here. Most people have clicked away. Do me a favor, comment down below, I am here. Just comment that. I want to see who you are. And now we're going to be talking about meme coins, but not your everyday meme coins that everyone buys and sells, but long-term meme coins. And yes, there is such a thing. So make sure you pay attention because this is extremely important. Okay, so there's no question about it. There is a lot of attention on meme coins this bull market, and meme coins are printing millionaires seamlessly overnight. There is a lot of profits and gains to be made with meme coins in this bull market. And listen, we called this, we talked about this before anybody else that I am aware of on this channel. We called memes early, we called Peppercoin before it became big, we called Dogecoin before the Elon Musk situation. We called poo, we took profits. We did quite amazing with meme coins. We even made a course on how to buy and profit from meme coins. That's how certain we were that meme coins will take off in this bull market and we will have multiple mini meme seasons. But the question is, with meme coins getting created every other day by everybody and their mother, which meme coins are a good trade and which meme coins are a good hold so you can actually hold them, so when the next meme season comes, you can make massive gains with the least amount of risk. As much as least amount of risk is possible with meme coins. Which meme coins should you hold? Because let's face it, meme coins are taking all the attention right now, are getting all the attention in crypto. People are becoming millionaires overnight, but there's also a lot of crap being put out there. Meme coins are being created every day. They're cheap, they're easy, most are scams, most are rugs, and everyone's losing money, but there are a few that can make amazing gains, and we want to set ourselves up so we can actually profit from this in these mini meme seasons, and at some point maybe even a full-blown meme season. Now, with that said, I'm going to show you which meme coins I'm personally holding. Some of these meme coins may come as a surprise, but I'm holding them for a reason, because what you want to do with meme coins right now is actually make a meme coin portfolio, just like you would have a crypto portfolio of high caps, mid caps, low caps, then higher risk coins in various narratives. You want to do that with meme coins as well. You want to take a venture capitalist approach, because all these meme coins might not do 100x, but some might. But you still want to benefit from a meme season and make some money, whether those do those 100x or not, if that makes sense. So you're setting yourself up for success with a minimal amount of risk. And you want to be holding meme coins that not only have the potential to 100x, but also to make you profits in a meme season in case those 100x picks, if you will, don't make it, or you are wrong, or they vanish, or whatever. Does that make sense? So first up, we have Dogecoin. Now, I know a lot of you don't think Dogecoin can make you massive amounts of profits, but it can. See, Dogecoin is the king of meme coins. This coin has been around forever. This is a safe meme coin, if you will. It's also Elon Musk's favorite meme coin. Not that we're banking on Elon Musk here, but it does set a premises of success, right? It's the king of meme coins, so it's worth holding it, just like you would hold Bitcoin in a crypto portfolio. You want to hold Dogecoin in a meme coin portfolio, and you never know what happens. And if you look at the Dogecoin price on a weekly here, you'll see that we actually broke on the upside here of this range. We're actually performing pretty well. Go to the yearly and you will see that we actually are gonna go up here and more than likely challenge this resistance, then challenge all-time highs. And I do believe that Dogecoin can actually reach $1. I mean, we reached 70 cents in the past. Why not be able to reach $1? All we need to do is break this resistance right here of 21 cents, and then there's not much resistance all the way up here. So Dogecoin can do extremely well and should be part of your meme coin portfolio. And even if we're wrong, even if it goes down, it's pretty safe because it's been around forever and it's not probably going to go anywhere. It's still going to be here in the next bull market and the bull market after that. Now, next up, we have Pepe Coin. Now, I was one of the first people on YouTube to call Pepe Coin, and we actually made amazing profits. And Pepe, I even said back then, will take market share and challenge Shiba Inu, something that we have been seeing and something that can still play out. So if we look at the old chart right here, if we look at everything that Pepe has done, as you can see, it had this massive run. It's come back down, inverse heads and shoulders over here, and coming back to challenge all-time highs. If this breaks, it can go a lot higher. So Pepe Coin is a meme coin to hold. I do think it's going to do very well as long as meme coins do well in general. Next up, we have dog with hat. It's literally just a dog with a hat, and it's been doing very well in the Solana ecosystem. And this is another coin we actually called early, and if you look at the price action here, and while you can't really do technical analysis because this is a new coin, there's not much price history, you can actually go here to the old chart and actually see an overview. You can see that it's been holding up pretty well during dumps. And it's now in a support range. It's due to challenge all-time highs, and if it breaks out, we have blue sky breakout and price discovery, so we can do very well here. Now, a lot of people are going to say that WIF and a lot of coins I'm going to mention in this list have already gone up a lot, but you have to understand this is crypto and these still have room to grow more than you can possibly imagine. And also, I'm going to give you some coins that haven't gone up that much yet so you can get in early. So pay attention and let's move on here. Next up, we have Bozo Hybrid also on Solana here, but Bozo Hybrid is quite unique as it actually has utility. Now, I don't really want to get in all the technicals and details in this video. I have made videos and posts about it before, but we actually got into Bozo Hybrid extremely early. They're always innovating, they're always bringing in new tech, and it's becoming the core tech of other cryptocurrencies and other copycats, if you will, that are using this tech to their benefit. They are innovators, and it's worth holding Bozo Hybrid as a coin. Looking at technical overview over here, you can actually see it held support here actually quite well during dumps. Go to the old chart over here. You can actually see we are significantly down right now, but we can go up and challenge these all-time highs at the very least, in my opinion. And if these break, it should do very well. Also, because of this price action and this drop over here, it's like you're getting into Bozo Hybrid quite early. So it's worth getting into this coin, in my opinion. Okay, next up we have Foxy. Now, Foxy is the official meme coin on Linea, which is the official blockchain or chain, if you will, of MetaMask. So Foxy is the meme coin, it's the Dogecoin, if you will, of MetaMask or Linea network. And this is actually quite huge because if this chain takes off, which I believe it will, then this meme coin, this Foxy meme coin, should do quite well. And by quite well, I mean extremely, extremely well. If we want to do a technical overview here on the weekly, again, it's held up quite well. It's quite new as well, so it has a lot of room to grow. Sitting at 0.013, all it has to do is break 0.021, which I believe it will. Blue sky breakout, price discovery, also powered by the new Linea network and people coming into Linea and pushed by MetaMask. So again, this is a coin that you can get into quite early. You can get into before others do. A lot of people got an airdrop, they sold, some kept, but I do advise you keeping this in your portfolio. Next up, we have Brett on Solana again, and Brett is still around, even though all the FUD, even though all the drama, you can see Brett is doing quite well in the sense that it's still here, still has a community, people just love Brett. But if you look at it, you'll see we had this amazing high at 0.023. We're now at 0.0043. I would expect for this to break, this resistance over here to break, and we can at least re-challenge these all-time highs. So this can give you a really good profit standalone, but if we break that, it can go a lot higher, and I believe it will. Because if you think about it, because of this drop, again, it's like buying in early. It's like buying over here, which was a good signal to buy over here. It's like you're buying in early. It's giving you another chance. And that's the thing with these meme coins. A lot of them have dropped, but the ones that are worth getting into are still around and are still moving, and it's giving you a second chance, if you will. Now, again, a lot of these coins we might mention in this portfolio might not do very well. You only need a couple of them to do well and your portfolio to support those 2 or 3 that will do well. Does that make sense? Hey, Paul from the future here. So as I was editing this video, I just noticed a couple of things. Number one, when I was showing Brett on Solana. I actually meant to show Brett on base. I did this because I'm an idiot. And number two, it goes without saying that you can still trade other meme coins. I'm just giving you a portfolio base. So before you say, hey, Paul, you didn't mention this, you didn't mention that. No, you can still trade those, but they're not long-term holds. This is a long-term hold portfolio, if you will, as I explained earlier on before I started this video. Next up, we have Normie. By the way, both Brett and Normie is actually on base chain. I forgot to mention that before. And Normie might actually take market share from Brett in case Brett doesn't do what we expected to do. So this is a second play here. So you can actually get into another meme coin on base. So you can be diversified, if you will, since base is new by Coinbase, by the way, and has a lot of potential. A lot of these meme coins on base should do extremely well, so we want to diversify a little bit. And sure, there are others, of course. There is Degen, there is Benji, there are a few more, but these are the two I'm going to be talking about in this video. And looking at the price action here, we have the same sort of situation. Go to the old chart. Now this one does look like it's struggling a little bit more. We still need to break 0.055 here, and then maybe 0.066. That is a hard range to get by, but if we do and we break up, I don't see why it can't challenge all-time highs and break this and do a lot better. As long as the narrative shifts into meme coins on base, this can do, and I expect it to do, extremely well. And again, you're getting it at a discount. You're getting a second chance. Next up, we have Floki, an OG in the game, but Floki is actually doing a lot more than you would expect from just a meme coin. And while this might make the price action a little slower, Floki's actually a good bet since it can go up even if meme coins don't go up, if that makes sense. Now, I don't want to get in too much about Floki in this video. I actually made a review right here. I'll leave it linked in the card here, but also at the end of this video. So watch this video first, then you can maybe watch that video after. But Floki is also doing extremely well price action wise. You can see it actually held this support over here. And you can actually see that it tried to re-challenge these all-time highs over here. And you can see that it's going to come up and retry to challenge this all-time high. And if it breaks this, again, we have blue sky breakout and price discovery. And this can do extremely well. Awesome, man. You have reached the end of the video, but don't click off yet. Don't click off yet because I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching this video. I'm really grateful and really happy because you, my friend, you're gonna make it. You put the time in and it's gonna reward you. I guarantee it. You are a winner, man. Now, if you want to get more alpha, if you want to make more profits, make sure you watch this video right here next. You don't want to miss this video. Don't forget to subscribe. But again, don't miss this video. You really don't want to miss it. And I'll see you in the next one.